We are on part 2 of Wendy Williams talk because she can't keep her mouth shut for more than a day. Actually, her job is to talk, as she says.
Right.
I talk. So I understand that piece. But we got part 2 of Wendy Williams Watch. Actually, we should have a segment just called Wendy Williams Watch.
Every week.
You know what I'm
she's
saying?
going to give us something every week.
Yeah.
WQ'd. W to the third power. You know what I mean?
That's
Wendy
so good.
Williams Watch. Anyway, part 2 is this. All right, there's some sad news that has happened in the entertainment industry in Hollywood and all that. A woman, a celebrity therapist, family therapist named Amie Harwick, also Drew Carey's ex-fiancee, was murdered last night, or murdered the other day, by getting pushed off her balcony by her ex-boyfriend. Allegedly murdered by her ex-boyfriend by shoving her off a balcony, of course, and she died on impact. So Wendy Williams talked about this, and of course Drew Carey, if you don't know who Drew Carey is, he's the host of The Price is Right. Okay, and this is important for you to know why I say this. So Wendy Williams was on her show talking about the recent murder, the tragedy of Amie Harwick's death, and she said this.
But by the ex, come on down.
Yeah. So that really just happened.
What?
So now she's under fire for that one too, by the way. She's now under fire for that, for saying, come on down, because she was talking about Drew Carey's ex-fiancee, and come on down is the known phrase on The Price is Right.
Right.
Okay?
Man.
So she's talking about this whole situation, and she says, come on down, thinking that it's going to get a good laugh.
It was quiet.
And it did not.
Even her assistant was like, oh, like I think she made a wince, like, like, oh.
Are we... Is it supposed to be?
Because there's a live
Is it supposed to
audience
be
there,
funny?
right?
Oh, there's a live audience.
Oh, yeah.
Is this the same show?
This
Yeah.
is the same show, bruh. Oh, no. This is not the
No.
same.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh,
like
I'm
the same
sorry.
episode.
No. But yes, it's the
Like
same
2
Wendy
days,
Williams
like
show.
2 days away.
It's like, it was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe like 3 days tops.
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
Within the same week.
It was Valentine's
no.
Day.
So Valentine's Day?
Thursday.
Valentine's Day
Right.
was, or Galentine's Day was Thursday, right?
She talked about it on Friday.
And then she
She
the death happened on Friday?
No, she talked about the Galentine's Day show on Friday. On Valentine's Day, she asked, did anybody go out last night for Galentine's? So Friday was that.
So then Monday she
Right.
does this show.
Yes.
This show about the
So it's the next
Amie
show.
Harwick death, and it was the very next show.
Dang.
Yeah.
So yes,
After
yes.
she just finished apologizing.
on the very next
She's
show.
on a roll.
Yeah,
She's on a
she is on a
roll.
roll. But
She's
you
on a
you
roll.
also got to remember, this is a woman who is very known for putting her foot in her mouth
and
constantly.
it's a big foot.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Putting her foot in her mouth all the time. I wonder how her foot tastes. She must love to taste her own mouth, her own foot,
Big foot.
in her mouth. But my thing, who would do that?
Wendy.
Who would do that? Like, I can see you saying that kind of joke maybe when you're in the privacy of your own home. I'll be straight funky. People,
Right.
I've said some off-colored jokes before, but I never said it on camera.
National television.
Especially when you're talking about it,
Right.
like breaking news to people
Right.
about something that's so tragic. It's a tragedy
Yeah, it is.
that she's talking about, and she's throwing out those kind of jokes.
You know what's funny? I watched this yesterday and I missed it. I guess I wasn't really paying attention because I watched the whole segment about this girl and I was like, wow, that was really sad. I didn't even, the joke, I guess, kind of went over my head. I guess maybe because nobody laughed. I don't even remember that part, but I'm sure if I would have caught it, I would have been like, ooh, that was in bad taste.
Was
Yeah.
she trying to reference Drew Carey? Oh, it's not Drew Carey. And then was saying that line
No.
to say, this is who Drew Carey is?
No. So hold on,
even
real quick.
remember.
Lucas, play it for us one more time.
Yeah. And
One more again.
Can you play a little after it too? So we can get context?
Actually, if you want to know context, before she's talking about the murder, and she's talking about the alleged suspect, and then of course she's talking about Drew Carey, but then after she says "come on down," she almost kind of switches gears. It's weird, but I think it's also because she realized that the joke didn't land.
Yeah,
and it didn't land very well.
Change subject
so she was just
quickly.
like, and so she's tried to. She changed the subject, but it was still on the same subject.
Topic, yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, for
play
sure.
play that one more time.
Was pushed off of a 3rd floor balcony. I'll give you a little backstory. So, she was killed not by Drew, but by the ex. Come on down.
See, I saw
so
that.
she
I
saw
remember that whole thing.
So she saw that the audience was like, "Whoa," you know what I'm saying? And I see what you're saying, Jack, when you say, was she just saying, Drew Carey, come on down, Price is Right? Then she should have just said, Price is Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But she was like, oh, Drew Carey, and no, and she got pushed. Come on down, and then she did this gesture with her head, like the person, like she's falling off the balcony.
She
type
animated
thing.
it.
She animated
Yeah, she
it.
kind of went, come on down,
Ew,
Gone,
Lord.
like that, and it was like, oh, come on, man. So I just felt that was that was very much wrong. That was wrong, man.
Are people talking about this?
People are
Is it-
now talking about
Okay,
it.
okay.
It's the thing that's trending now.
Okay, cool. I hadn't seen it yet.
It's getting out there. It's getting out there. I mean, it only happened yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah,
It
yeah.
only aired yesterday. So I mean, she's obviously it's another thing where she's gonna have to get on the thing and go, "I'm so sorry,"
Right.
and crocodile tears and say,
If it gets big enough, for sure, she's gonna have to say
if
something
people make a
about
big
it.
enough deal about it, she's gonna have to do another apology. But some people are sitting there going, "Is she gonna be canceled? Is it gonna be a cancel with Wendy Williams?" Because here it is. Friday was about gay men wearing women's clothing. That's such an interesting topic for her to be like bashing. Like I said, she's like. It's like she's bashing her own people,
Her
own fans, and then Monday comes, and she's making this kind of comment on somebody who just died this weekend, this past weekend. It's so.
I think it's gonna boil down
There
to
is no etiquette, there's no class in this woman, it seems like. And I
Right.
understand that she's got her things going on, maybe because she's sober now. I don't know what it is. But suddenly the shock of it all, you have such an audience, and that audience looks to you in a positive way too. Not only just for the gossip and to get the real from you, but they also are looking to you because you speak for them too. You're a speaker. Why would you make tasteless jokes and approach certain things like this in such a tasteless and uncouth way? Like, come on. You have a platform. You have such a big responsibility. I know, I get it. You are not Oprah. You are no way, shape, or form Oprah.
not even close.
But you have a responsibility. With great power, I'm sorry to pull out Spider-Man, but with great power comes great responsibility. You should be exercising the hell out of that responsibility. Because now you're making it okay.
It's not okay
to
for
speak
everybody.
that
though.
way.
Not for everybody. And not for
But
everybody.
she's making it okay.
for herself, not for everybody. She is
a image. She is a symbol.
But of what? Your market is important. And she's not a symbol of class or style or grace.
No.
If Michelle Obama said any of the things that Wendy said, she would be hung. From public society would assassinate her.
Right.
But she wouldn't. But if she did, so that's like she has already made a niche for herself where she's allowed to say things that other people can't say. It's like that's what her job is. I'm going to say what you may have thought, but you will never say because you'll lose your job.
But that does not make it right to speak the unpopular opinion or speak the unpopular thing just for the sake of saying that you're the person that says the unpopular or the unpopular thing. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference. Like if you want to say the unpopular thing because you stand true to yourself and what you feel about something, that's one thing. But to do it just to shock or to just get views is BS to me.
They let her do it for so long.
Oh, for so long.
For so long.
But maybe now it's finally starting to bite her in the butt.
Maybe. Time will tell us. If her ratings are up, they're not canceling her show. If her ratings are slipping, then this is a reason to pull the plug. But if they're still getting ratings and dollars off of her, they're not going to pull it.
Well, if they sit there and start canceling her, that's another conversation, obviously.
Meaning like
cancel
the show.
If they start going cancel Wendy Williams, yeah. I mean,
they are. They've been doing that for years.
Well, now that she's starting to slip, she's slipping.
She's not slipping. She's not Jussie Smollett slipping.
No.
She's not getting fired.
Well, no,
she's not getting fired. I don't think so.
Or indicted.
Or
indicted.
Or she gets caught with some cocaine.
Right.
Just you wait.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.